This is not something that I normally do, so I really am honoured, and thank you for asking me here. I'm Linda Murray from Huckleberry's Den in Navan, County Meath, and I also represent 60 businesses who have all come together, and we formed an organisation called PALI, which is Play, Activity and Leisure Ireland. We had to form that organisation for a common goal, and it's to lobby for fair insurance for us. We're all in the leisure sector. We're made up of play centres, as mentioned, trampoline parks, pet farms, bowling alleys, karting tracks, basically places where families have fun. And it's something that we definitely don't want to lose in Ireland. We just cannot get fair insurance. We cannot get any insurance in lots of cases. Our premiums have risen anywhere from 379% to over 500% in the last 5 years. And in fact, my own insurance has risen by 1,040% in the last 6 years. Incredibly though, our premiums far outweigh our claims. As an organisation, we pay 5 million over the last 5 years in premiums. We've paid 5 million in the last 5 years in premiums. We've had claims of just over 1 million. That's claims and reserves. In the last 5 years, only 200,000 of that 5 million has been paid out in claims in our sector. So there's 4.8 million sitting there, and I can't get insurance, and our group can't get fair insurance. In my own case, when I opened 6 years ago, my premium was €2,500. Last year, it was 16,500. And although I have been told I cannot get insurance, I have been advised that if I were to get it, that I would be expected to pay 26,000. Just a little increase of 1,040% since I opened 6 years ago. This is my livelihood. Sorry. Just 10 seconds. Sorry. No, okay, I'm sorry about that.
And maybe just tell us when your current policy expires, Linda, how long you've left.
I have 12 people employed at the moment, and I have 25 days left to get insurance. Why can't I, you may ask? I've had 2 claims in the last 5 years. One for a child who banged his head, and because he banged his head, I've been sued for anxiety. And the fact that the child is now unable to play with his friends or go to play centres or play in playgrounds. The reserve on this is €23,000, even though the child didn't suffer any injury. This is the only reason that I cannot get insurance. I am the only play centre in Navan. The other play centre closed 6 weeks ago. Navan has a population of 40,000 people, and there's lots of children that need to go and play, especially on rainy days, or need to go somewhere to have their kids' parties. And I really don't want to close in 25 days. My own case is horrific, but it's not unusual. We have centres across the length and breadth of the country getting told they are even lucky to get insurance, and to feel lucky that they're getting insurance. And when you're handed your premium or you're handed your quote, you're told, now this is what it is. Okay, it was 20,000 last year, it's 45,000 this year, but you're lucky you're getting it. And that is what we're told. We are genuinely told you're lucky you're getting it. All of our centres in the last year have received increases of between 100 and 300% on their premiums. So even centres that may have had no claims, for example, one down in Cork, which are very familiar with Minister McGrath, was paying just under €8,000 in insurance last year, has never had a claim, and was told we're very lucky to get a premium of 18,000 this year. What I would like to ask and to challenge our government is, save my livelihood, save the livelihoods of all our members, save the livelihoods of our staff, and give our kids somewhere to play, because within the next 12 to 24 months, there may not be any play centres or leisure centres left if the insurance is allowed to keep going the way it is.